Fear of failure is good. Fear of failure will keep you up at night, planning and rehearsing and going over contingencies. Fear of failure will keep you training hard.
What's up, RicoCap family and traders? Back again for another weekly recap, and what a monster week this week was, right? We had the election, we had Fed rate cuts. Oh my God. So let's get into it, right? It was a monster week. So I'll go over SPY Q, what happened with that, and of course, how we absolutely killed it this week with RicoCap trades. So we saw Friday, we did gap up some right here and kind of ran it up there. It was kind of a bounce after a Thursday sell-off, right? So we bounced up and they kind of faded it back down. We kind of expected that because we did create some gaps here. We came into Monday seeing that we're still hanging around the zone and starting to get weak pre-market. I did this live. I was expecting SPY to slap 569, 568 demand below. And so right at open, I already let the team know I did this live. We're looking at some QQQ puts. So SPY did exactly that. At the same time, Q did exactly that as well, down to 484. There was just more meat on the bone as far as this move. SPY was only going to move about $1.50, maybe $2. This right here was a solid $2, almost $3 move. And so we didn't have any gap left right here for Q, but I did see that kind of tech was a little bit weaker. I just like this a little bit better. So we ended up taking the QQ 483 puts, 1 day expiration. Right at open, we started pushing up right there. We slammed those puts, did it live. We got them for like $150, and they dumped. Obviously, Q dumped right down here. Puts went 300 plus. Over 100% for us. We got our money, and that was that. Easy play right there. And then after that, right, we saw that Q ended up coming back up here. We ended up taking some Q calls for the push up here. Beautiful work too. SPY didn't really do too much, kind of just hung around there. So easy win for us. People were starting to get a little bearish down here, and I knew they were trying to trap them. The market was trying to trap sellers down here, and so I told a lot of members to hold off. I know our short level under 568.69 right here puts could have worked, and we did push down more to 567.90, so almost $1 move down. Sure, you could have made money on some more puts right there, but I knew it was a trap, so I said hold off. We did play a QQ call, so we're all good on that. We went like 2 for 2 on the day, 3 for 3, whatever. Went into the next day, right? So as we see the next day, this was the bigger move, right? We didn't play SPY, we actually played Q, and this was good. So we gapped back up, right? We held down here. Q didn't break down as much as SPY, which was awesome. We kind of hang around this zone. We gapped back up above 46, and that was our kind of Q right here. I kind of saw on a nice kind of flag, right through here. It was super easy. As you can see, I kind of just did exactly that, right? Kept it just like that. The moment we were still in this, and the moment we opened up outside the flag you see right there. We slammed. First set some lottos. It was the 498 call. So we expected to hit 498 first. Slammed lottos for $124, right? Team was scrambling a little bit because it went kind of fast. I got him for $124. Rode them up all the way to 489, so they went in the money. Sold for 100%, right? Even sold the runner up for a little bit more than 100%. I wanted to see if we'd stay in range, knowing we have election Tuesday night, right? This night, and then we had Fed rate decision Thursday. Is the market going to stay in range until that comes out? More than likely, I don't know. Let's see. As we kind of rejected this zone, we opened up under it. We started pushing up more. I said, nope, it's game time. So we slammed the 491 lotto as the roll up for the 491 zone as our target, and we went perfectly straight to it on that next 15 minute. We got them for $112. Members got them for better than me, and those ran to over 200 plus. Our first QQ calls ran to over 300 plus, so 100%, 200% as Q kept climbing there, and for a good reason. Now, near close, I really wanted to swing calls going into the election. Market was telling us it was extremely bullish. Big players could not hide their positions. As you can see, they're sneaking in right before close, and that was a huge thing. So as you can see, election night, we gapped up huge on QQQ and SPY. So Wednesday was a little bit harder. If you weren't swinging calls overnight, it was very tough to try and play it the next day. Premiums were moving crazy. The move, we were kind of sandwiched, and then we slowly rose up. We played some SPY calls, QQ calls for the ride up, and just kind of made do with that day. It was a little bit tougher. Just everything was kind of juiced. Some members may have taken a loss doing maybe their own plays. I did call out SPY first play, and it went really fast. For me, it was a gain. For a couple others, it wasn't. For the most part, it was a gain. We went 3 for 3 that day, but if we're not going to count the first trade as a win, because not everybody won on it, so I'll count it 2 for 3. That's all right with me, because we went into the next day. As you can see, we're ready for this game plan. I told members we're in new, all-time high territories. We're above 500 level on QQQ. It's time to press, right? So above 506.41, which was this level right here, we're taking more calls, and that's exactly what happened. We gapped up, right at open. We slammed more calls for the ride, and that's exactly what we got. We dumped some SPY calls too. We swung some SPY calls. We dumped those for a game. We let these run. And it was really good, right? And it was exactly what we're looking for too. Exactly what we're looking for. Another thing too as well is we were actually playing NVIDIA too. Above NVIDIA 146 right here, 90 or 49. We slammed so 148 calls, and those ran straight in the money. Beautiful work right there. Waited for the bull flags, swung some more NVIDIA calls for the definite gain. We opened up in this candle, pushed up. We're all out near our 150 level. We wanted 150 to hit pre-market. And that was good as well. Going into, the next day, we saw Q grind lower, but kind of start pushing up kind of near open. And so I told the team, guys, the market's priming to kind of push us up right at open, so be ready. And so right at open, we slammed some 514 calls right here, and we got that candle move all the way up, and they went in the money. Beautiful work. It was over 50-60% move. Members banked. We kind of started to chop a little bit on Q, but we did end up pushing above to newer all-time highs intraday, but did not close all-time highs. SPY, absolute banger here, where we got above 596, and so price target was 600 for SPY, and SPY ran to 599.63. Couldn't quite do it before sellers kind of stepped in, profit takers kind of stepped in, but it's all good. I think it's because we have a bank holiday Monday, so they just wanted to take some profit and not swing it into the weekend. That's cool. We banked on some SPY calls too, right on this move. We pushed out, and good enough for me, right? We went 3 for 3 on the day, so beautiful way to end Friday. And as you can see, we've continued this kind of trend, and that's what we're going to be looking for going into Monday. Very easy. I've been seeing a lot of people on Twitter, people that think they know what they're doing, and I mean like gurus and stuff, kind of call out, shorts, slam puts and all that. We did not take any puts unless it was earlier in the week and it called for it, and we banked on it. We're not trying to see the market go all-time highs and then slam puts. I had to do a lot of review sessions after hours for all the members, which I do, and so I wanted to kind of get that in their head. We're not trying to short tops. We're not trying to guess the top reversals. None of that. The strategy changes, and this is where it comes with experience with me, because I've 9 years in this game. I've seen a lot. I'm not going to say I've seen it all, but I've seen almost all of it. I know what to do. I have strategies when the market changes, because what works last year for you is not going to work this year. You need to have different strategies, different things under your belt to be able to have those attributes and do and win in certain markets. And so that's exactly what we did. We switched it up, and we're now switching to the all-time high game plan. I tell the team it's like playing musical chairs, right? We have no more sell zones until they make it. You do not want to be slamming calls up here and then they do this to you, because then you're not going to win on it. You never know when we're just going to get a cool-off day, a sell-off day, right, for the pullback. So I call it musical chairs. When the music stops, you don't want to be left with no chair. So that means you don't want to be in a position with no stop, no nothing, and just get wrecked on it. So for us, we're slamming longer dated calls on dips and doing less and letting it ride as we put stops above buy and just manage the position as it keeps rising with it. So easy stuff, played out exactly how we expected on SPY. Q a little bit lagging. Tech is kind of cooling off, but that's all right. So I'm trying to teach the team not only be snipers, but now sit back, relax, do less. This is the easy part. We do have a lot of gaps below on SPY and Q, so at any point we could come down to come take those out to go higher. I don't like when bulls gap up because that creates liquidity, that creates kind of a magnet to come back down to these levels. Now, in a true bull market, we won't come down to take these gaps out for sometimes days, weeks, months. It's kind of just a graveyard of gaps where once we kind of keep it rolling and keep moving and we're further away, we just know that at some point when we have a downturn in, I don't know, a few years or whatever, we come down and actually take those gaps out. So that's exactly what we're going to look for when that time comes, right? We're not trying to slam puts up here, for no reason. When we get down to these gaps, that's when we'll take the puts. For now, we're riding calls into the sunset. So keep it simple, and that's what I keep trying to tell the members. We had a great week, even though some members kind of let emotions get to them. They corrected it very fast. The next day, we're back on the winning side on some of them, and they just put a lot of trust in me, and I love it because sometimes it's very hard to do this alone. So that's why they're part of the team. Not only leading them on the fight on the battlefield to winning trades, but helping them with their mindset as well, helping them with the rules, helping them cut the learning curve so they can continuously win. And on that note, I want to show you guys some member gains for the week. And I mean, wow. So my birthday was Monday, right? I had to give killer wins on Monday. We went, 2 for 2, 3 for 3 on Monday. My birthday, right? So Space or not right there. Only man on the planet who gives others presents on his birthday. So true that day, right? Rico's a sniper in the morning. Ocho killing it. Luke absolutely killing it. Lamborghini, man. 2020, Lamborghini 2020. He's up. Ari Phoenix, Rico, thank you, love you, bro. Absolutely. Pac-Man killing it. That boy Jacques killing it, 20%. CJS, about $500 on the day. That boy Jacques was not done for the Monday. He came right back. 28 ounce newer member, he's up 2% on that day. Beautiful. ET starting off strong on the week, $800. Ayo Brock, $124. Jacques back again on Monday. We had to have gone 3 for 3. The man was killing it. Never ending wonder right there, killing it. Ocho, some Tesla stuff. That boy Anthony right there, 16% on the count. He's been killing it too. Spacer not 26%. Awesome, right? Jabber almost $1,000 on the day. He's killing it. Banked on 2 plays. Nice. Yeah, I think we did 3. He caught the first 2. That boy Jacques starting off the game strong on Tuesday, right? We did those calls, 54% on that for him. Lamborghini 2020, in and out, happy with the results. You only need one, and that's so true. ET growing day by day, swing helped, right? QQ calls, he's banking on that. And then the Apple small account challenge, we did that as well. $300 right there. Beautiful. That boy Jacques, 9% on the day. Luke up almost 7K right there, done for the day. Ocho killing it. What was that, 600? Yeah, 600 on the day. I love it. Me showing off a little bit of gains on those QQ calls. Jabber back up to 6K. He keeps clearing off 3 to 4K every week and starting back at 2 to 3K and running it up. Burke showing off some gains right there, 16% on that count, a couple hundred right there, almost 9K on that account, up 1K on the day. Follow RicoCapital, of course. ET, $124, adding another one here, size small, up 8% on the count. Cool. 28 ounce, almost 3% on the day. Still very gun shy, left all on the table, but I'm happy. Thank you, Rico. No problem. Ayo Brock killing it, almost $300 right there. Great trade today. Learning to leave emotions out of the trade. Thanks, Rico. Anthony back with 14%, almost 50% on the day. Loving that. Ocho, that SpyX Jesus not fighting trend. He's killing it. A quick little $150 on that one right there. Loudmouth showing off some absolute beautiful port gains right there. 51% on 5 days. Pretty pretty much in 2 days if you look at that. Beautiful. Burks right there on the month, over 243%, ripping it. 7-Eleven Kevin, look at that, done for the day. Couldn't have done it without Rico's zones right there. Look at that, 161% on the day, 1.5, almost 1.6K. Beautiful. Anthony, 17% on the day, man. It's killing it. ET, another one, $470, 11% on the day. Luke, 10K on the day. Never ending wonder. There we go. Late to the party, but killing it. Ocho starting it off strong on the 6th, which is up almost $1,000. CJS, about 1.5 right there. Blue Dew, good for a chop day. Absolutely, 9%. We take it. Jabber, 8K, running it back up right there. Anthony, 6% on the day. Proud of him. Blue Dew right there. I take that back. It's even better. RicoCap the GOAT, 14% right there. That boy Sammy right there with profits. I've gotten in the past 2 weeks, able to finally put a down payment on the car. Look at this beautiful car right there. He's been killing it. He joined about 2-3 weeks ago, and he's been killing it with my plays, his plays. He's been putting in that work, running it up. Look at that, 4,000 right there, and he's been killing it. So proud of him. He's showing off a little bit of gains right there on the Nvidia play. Pac-Man, almost $100 right there on the day. I love that. Jabber right there, loving that. Quick 500, easy. Brian right there, 1K challenge looking nice, up $200, 20%. Love that. Menace, W-Mans on the Nvidia play, awesome. Isaac, Rico is a wizard, I swear. $600 right there. I like that. I'll take it. CJS, $400 right there, 3,000 right there. Fed decision right there. Good job, team. Blue Dew right back at it. Ocho showing off some gains right there, $700. I love it. Mike the Trader one day on Netflix, 1.1K right there. Mike showing off some Tesla stuff. There we go. Home runs on Lamborghini 2020. Beautiful. Left some money on the table, but profit is profit. RicoCapital, absolutely. 7-Eleven Kevin, $1,000 right there. First full day with you guys. Chase Bank made $35 off the trades you took. Other 180 came past call that came back. Okay, loving that. That boy Jacques, 31% on the day, killing it consistently. Ocho showing off some games. The QQ calls killed it. Space or not, right back on the winning side. This has to be Thursday, yeah, or Friday. Whatever, killed it right with those QQ calls right at open. He got them for 15 of them, got them for 1.1, right, $1.10. Sold all 15 at what was that, 1.3, almost 137, 138. Nice little bracket there he did have. I like that, protecting his position. Thank you, King. Absolutely. We got a new member. I think Nathan's been around. Beautiful work right there, Nathan, though. Loving that, right, on the QQQs. Beautiful. Menace, there we go. Quick on the QQ calls. 2 of them at $111. One out at 125. Another out at 150. That doesn't get any better than that, Menace. You got it. CJS right there. Beautiful, beautiful work. Up 1.3. Never ending wonder. Chickened out for the drop for a $25 profit. It's okay. We take that all day. Sam A showing off back now at 5.5K. As you can see, ripping it. Solid week, fam. Ocho with the last member gain right there. And I mean, beautiful week for you guys. I love seeing the members gains. I wanted to go through, kind of show that week off and just kind of show that not only are we banking on these plays, the members are catching it. We're getting it. We're having fun. We're learning. We're having fun in the chat. I know a lot of other that showed gains on the main Twitter. And I love that too. I love interacting as well on the main Twitter, guys. Showing off some stuff, right? Giving out free plays. I do a lot of cool things on here, giving out watch lists, highlighting members, right? Best Discord I've ever been in. Consistent gains, daily bangers, life-changing. Really best Discord. Anyway, I learn or earn. We're here. We're strong, and I love it. Much love. I'm riding. We got people on our side, so we're always having fun. We're killing it, guys. Wanted to wrap up this weekly recap with showing off the gains and just showing y'all how we do this. We're really about it. We're snipers in the market. We're not taking 10 trades a day. We're taking 2 to 3 a day, averaging 10 a week, and they're all winners. That's it. If we take one loss, it's one loss, and we manage the loss. That's it. That is literally it. We come back the next day because we have a system, a winning system that works nonstop, no matter what. Sometimes we do make errors as humans, but it's okay. We have a system that's almost flawless to help us on days that we can't get out of, those feelings or shake, any revenge trading or FOMO or whatever it is. We have a system in place that helps that. So absolutely killed it. So proud of you guys. RicoCapital family growing more and more every day. I love it. And I appreciate you guys being a part of the team. Anyone seeing this on the YouTube or Twitter, if you want to be a part of the team, wap.com/RicoCapital. Up here is the link. If you guys want to check out more videos, subscribe, like, comment, whatever, share, study more. Let's learn, because the more you learn, the more you earn. So with that note, I will see you on the next video. Peace.